Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Isra. How can you step more into your power and reclaim what is truly yours? To step more into your power, it's important to let go of beliefs that are no longer serving you. Letting go of beliefs that have been holding you back from expressing your truth, from speaking up, and from really creating what you desire to create in the world. You can do this by asking yourself, where have I been giving my power away? To what person, to what situation, and to what belief system? And this can be connected to your childhood, where you created a story around your sense of power, around how you show up, how you shine your light, and doing the inner work, doing shadow work. And shadow work is connected to looking at the aspects of yourself or the parts of yourself that are hard to see. And this requires self-awareness. And to gain self-awareness, it is through meditation. By meditating, sitting down with yourself. And it doesn't have to be too long. It could be literally 5-10 minutes and building it from there. But in general, by having a practice where you observe yourself, whether it be through meditation, through maybe drinking ceremonial grade cacao, and that's something that I'm very, very passionate about because it allows you to connect to your inner guidance, to your inner truth, and to face the aspects of yourself that may be difficult. And so having this, for example, this plant medicine can be a beautiful ally in order for you to feel supported in that practice, in this practice of doing the inner work. If you're interested in knowing more about ceremonial grade cacao, I'll be posting more videos very soon. Now, to step more into your power, it is connected to the solar plexus chakra, which is located in the upper abdomen. This is your sense of power, leadership, movement in life, and for those who go through depression, this energy is out of balance. And to bring this energy into balance, movement is essential. Movement is very, very important. Choosing a movement modality will allow you to uplift the frequency of this energy center. And it could be dancing, yoga, high-intensity workouts, lifting heavy weights, as well as qigong, which is one of my favorite practices in order to increase the vibrational frequency of my body. And it brings into balance your internal organs as well. So for those who are going through depression, actually movement can be a very quick way in order to shift your mood. It's not the full solution, of course, needing to look at the suppression of emotions and what is being denied within, because depression is a signal for the person to wake up to what they have been ignoring and denying within themselves, and how they've not allowed themselves to truly take up space and to shine their truth. So movement is essential. It gets you out of your mind if there are any negative thoughts that are going on and into your body, and allows for that balance and calibration of your body. And it's also very important for your lymphatic system, which is the system in your body responsible for balancing hormones in your immune system, as well as getting rid of toxins within the body. And going back to the idea of your beliefs and looking at them and observing them, it's essential to replace them with beliefs that uplift you. And one thing that has helped me is positive affirmations. Of course, there's a balance. You don't want to just follow the affirmations without acknowledging where these negative thoughts are coming from. But positive affirmations or even gratitude is an excellent way in increasing your vibrational frequency as well as shifting your mind. And no matter what you're going through, that it is happening for you in order for your soul to learn a certain lesson and to extract the wisdom from this experience. And with that, there's an expansion of one's compassion, as well as seeing things from a higher perspective. And when we are so much more compassionate towards ourselves, we can be more compassionate towards others. And our sense of love is expanded. And we can love to the degree of what we know of love. And the process of stepping more into your power requires cutting cords, from certain people, maybe from a job that is no longer serving you, and planning to transition out of this job in order to feel in alignment. If you're continuously every week placing energy into something that does not bring you joy, it will eventually deplete you and deplete you of your life force energy, of what brings you up and brings you joy. And so contemplating that and reflecting, what do I want to create? What brings me joy? And this sometimes can be a difficult question when we're so far from ourselves. And so having a practice of coming back to yourself and asking yourself, what brings me joy, even if it's a small thing. And from there, it's like you're following the breadcrumbs of coming closer and closer to the thing that is bringing you greater and greater joy. And that's my own experience, where I didn't know what brought me joy. And the more I practiced connecting to myself, connecting to my intuition, and that's a very important one, your inner compass, your intuition, the more I was able to understand who I am, what I loved, and what brought me up and what brought me down. And so these practices are what are going to bring you back to your power, and to express that from a centered place, from a place that is unwavering, to stand in your truth, to stand in your integrity, and to stay in what you believe in an unwavering way, can really be then felt. You feel more grounded within yourself when you know more of who you are. And so to step more into your power, it is essential for you to know more of who you are, meaning knowing your likes and dislikes, knowing when to take yourself out of a situation that may be highly triggering, and having the tools to reflect on that as well. And the tools can be, again, meditation, ceremonial great cacao, going to spiritual events that feel in alignment with you, where you can feel that guidance. To do the inner child work is essential. Shadow work and inner child work is really much connected, where you are delving into the aspects of yourself that are difficult to see. And when beginning with this kind of work, I highly recommend being with someone who is a professional, who has done this, who can hold non-judgmental, compassionate space for you in order to release those beliefs, in order for you to understand how to express your emotions in a safe kind of space. Especially for those who have been through a lot of trauma growing up, being in their power can feel very much a very far thing, very distant thing. And so having someone to hold you through that practice of expressing your emotions, expressing your truth, and not being afraid of expressing that, because the fear of being too much may have led to abandonment in the past. And so there's an aspect of where people give their power away because they want to be loved. They want a sense of belonging. But actually, when you give your power away, you won't feel that sense of true belonging. You will always feel disconnected, far from connection with other people. And that people-pleasing tendency is the opposite of being in your power. So understanding that you are loved as you are is a journey. It is not something that may happen overnight for some people. And so having compassion, a lot of compassion for yourself as you go through this process, and that you know that you are not alone in this, is very important. And that has been also something that I've been through, this deep loneliness, this deep sense of who's going to be my tribe, who can I be connecting with if I am my true self. In the past I thought was not lovable, but actually in truth you are truly, truly lovable as you are. And just bringing that love to yourself, and to see that you are so worthy and that you are more than enough, is something that you can do every single day. And one practice you can do actually is to speak on your water, to say loving words upon your water, and to say, I am enough, I am more than enough, I am powerful, I am lovable, I am beautiful. And actually, water carries memory. And so when you program your water this way, and you infuse it, also another step, infusing it with the energy of the sunlight and drinking that, this can start to shift your frequency into a higher vibration, into understanding that frequency of I am enough, I am powerful, I am beautiful. Because this can be a very far and foreign thing for you if you have been through a lot of trauma. And so doing that practice can calibrate your frequency. We are made up of more than 70% water. And so it makes sense by doing this practice and how this can actually shift our frequency. You can look at Dr. Emoto's experiments where he said positive words, negative words onto water, and how this showed up as an interesting different formations of crystals or even blobs if it was negative words under the microscope after it was frozen. And so it's very fascinating seeing these kind of experiments and how truly your words have a vibrational frequency, and becoming aware of your words and of your thoughts about yourself and about others, but first and foremost about yourself, and how maybe you might be bringing yourself up through your thoughts, and just becoming aware of that and just making sure that you are bringing yourself up and saying, you know what, I am loved. I trust that I'm going to be receiving exactly what I need. All is well in my world. I trust in the flow of life. These kind of things, and shifting those thoughts. But first, it's important to become aware of them. As well as your words. How are you speaking to yourself, about yourself in front of others? Are you hiding your light out of fear of being brought down? Are you hiding your light out of fear of some sort of harm happening to you? And this can happen for some people who have had past lives where they were persecuted, and becoming aware of that and saying, you know what, now I am safe. So the sense of safety and the solar plexus chakra and being able to express your truth, very much connected as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you have gained some sort of benefit from it. If you have any sort of video recommendations that you'd like from me, feel free to comment them below, and feel free to share any of your thoughts about this video. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel, that would mean so much to me, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.